Okay, so we look at this example 8. Given you is a group data. You can see your data group starting from 15 to 19, then 20, 24, 25, 29, and so on. So first of all, they want to ask you to find mean. Mean formula, sum of fx over sum of f. Alright, so we can use calculator to help us find out this. So you have to understand what's your x represent here in your data. It will be midpoint. X will be your midpoint for group data. So this example is talking about group data. So what's your midpoint here? How to find this midpoint? You add up, then divide by 2. So midpoint 17. Some more this one. 22, 27, then 32, 37, then 42. So frequency is your F, small f. Cumulative, when we total up one by one, it will be big F, big capital F. Alright? So how to use calculator? Or not, if in calculation, fx means you need to times your frequency with your x. Time your frequency with your x, time your frequency with your x, and then total up. Total up. So if you calculate manually, you have to time one by one, then you add up the result. What's your fx? What? So, but we can use the option in calculator. Help us finding fx more faster. Alright, so set your mode into statistic. Okay, taking one variable. One variable means we have one data only, this one. Then, do you get this? Alright, so this data having frequency, right? So we need a frequency column here. How to put out this frequency column? We put shift mode. Shift mode, you see the arrow here, means you still can going down to find out your comment for statistic number 4. Again, shift mode, you have an arrow, means you still have some more of the list below it. So 5 for statistic. 5 for statistic, they will ask you to on the frequency or not. Yes, number 1, on your frequency column. Alright, so therefore your data here, this is your frequency, so we key in. What's your data in the group data here? Midpoint. So we key in one by one. 17, then 22, then 27, then 32, then 37, then 42. This is it. Totally, I will have 6 class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can identify here. Data class number 6, 42. Then we go to the right hand side, the frequency column, to key in our frequency. Start from 1, 4, 32, 35, and then 20, and then 8. So after you key in, we put AC to minimize this display. This one, the yellow color one, AC button, so that it minimizes in your calculator window. It is not disappear, it just minimize inside the memory. Alright. So we want to find out what's the comment for sum of fx. So for the calculator that in my mode in this silver color one, it will be shift 1. So you can see all the statistic comment inside shift 1. You can see button 1 up here, you get a statistic. Alright, so if you're using the latest one, black color one, so you just press your option. You just one button only, you press your option. Then your comment all come out, right? Okay, so what we want to find? You want to find sum. So continue with the comment here, which is sum number 3. Which one? You want the x square one or x1? X1. So the calculator comment, they won't write a sum at x, but we understood this one together with the frequency. Alright? Alright, when we on the frequency, so means that this already we know this is sum at x together with frequency. But the comment here, writing here, they won't change. So what we need here just sum x. Answer 2895. Alright. Again, option, you take your option. I want to find the total data here. I take number 4, which is n, number of data. So I will have 90. So if I want directly mean, if I want to know directly mean, so again, take the option, your mean is 4 on. So normally your command, your instruction of your calculator just fall on number 3 and number 4. Number 3 is summation. Number 4, you can see we have number of data. This is what? This is what symbol of this. X bar is a mean. So this one is sigma, population standard deviation. This is S, sample standard deviation. So I want mean number 2. You'll get 32.17. Okay, so we proceed for median. So if we want to calculate median, formula, it will be L plus position n over 2 minus cumulative frequency over frequency times its size class. So position first. What's your median class? Median class will be 4 on n over 2. Which class? Position. You have to identify which class interval. So we find our cumulative frequency n besar. Start with 1, accumulate up, total up with 4, then total up with 22, 27, total up with 35, 62, is it? Yeah. Then total up with 20, 82, lastly. So we know that total of the data here is 90. So position 90 over 2 will be data number 45. So which is the class for the data 45? 27. So this is 62. So this is your class median. Median class 30 until 34. So you have to identify position first, location first. So measurement location. Then only we read out the information. So to calculate second quartile or median Q2, lower boundary, look at here. This is lower limit 33, this is upper limit 34. Lower boundary means 30 and before 29. What's the boundary? 29.5. So add together, divide by half, divide by 2 is 29 plus. What's your position for median? It will be n over 2, which is 45, minus what is your cumulative frequency before? This f is before, which is 27. You always bear in mind when you take your position minus f, position value must be bigger than cumulative. If you take 62, then we know that you're using the wrong formula already. You're using the wrong cumulative value already. Alright, so the cumulative value is before that. Divide this small f represent your frequency 35. Then what is your size of the class? C, which is upper boundary minus lower boundary. Upper boundary 34.5, lower boundary 29.5. So how much your boundary here? 5. How much your size here? 5. So we use your calculator. 29 plus on this. 32.07. For mode, so first identify your class first, model class. Betul tak? Dapat tak? Berapa? 31 point 31.57. Okay. Correct tak? Wrong. Boundary, lower boundary 29.5. I got typo here, I got writing error here, you just follow it. Lower boundary 29.5, so recalculate 32.07. Alright, done. Move on. Model class. Go for mode. Find the class first. Where's the position? At the same class. Same class. The highest frequency, so at the same class. So mode also at the same class here. So at the same class with the 30 until 34. So mode formula L plus D1 plus D2 times C. So what's your lower boundary just now? 29.5, right? Okay, what's your D1, D2? The size is 5. What's your D1, D2? D1 means the difference between of the frequency, the difference between previous class frequency. Here is D2. So 35 minus 22. D1 is 12. D2, 35 minus 20. Alright, so put in your formula. D1 is 13. D2 is 15. So your mode 31.82. Yes or no? Yes. Alright. Proceed. Question D. Quartiles. Q1. Q1, finding position first. Position 1 over 4 times n. So the data fall on 22.5. So data fall on 22.5. The class will be, this is 1, this is having 5, this is having 27 already. So your Q1 having here 25 until 29. So the class is 21, 25 until 21. Alright, so formula, lower boundary for 25, it will be 24.5 plus position 22.2, this one F besar, cumulative for this before that, not 27, 5. You can't put 27. Logically also no, 22 minus 22.5, how to minus 27? Negatively already, right? By logic. So frequency, it owns frequency 22. Size of the class 29.5 minus 24.5 is still remain 5. 28.48. Okay. Next one. Q2. Q2 will be same as median. So tak payahlah berulang lagi ya. No need to repeat this one. So we refer to median, Q2. So the next one we go for Q3, third quartile. So third quartile, position first. 3/4 times 90, so position 67.5. So which is the data in the class of 67.5? This is already 62. You look at the cumulative here. You already accumulate up to 62. You want 67 plus something, so you will be 4 on here. Q3. After 62, 70, 67 point something at this class. 35 until 39. So the class 35 until 39, then only we can put in the formula, the quartile, lower boundary 34.5, position 67.5, minus cumulative before this, it will be 62, and its frequency, 20, 62, 20, size 5. Alright, size, upper boundary 39.5 minus 34.5, so we get 5. So normally in your syllabus you are having the same class interval. Alright, so you still haven't reached the different class interval, different size class interval. So answer 35 points. Easy. Double check. P8. $35.88. Yes, 35.88. Double check. Correct. Then IQR. Q3 minus Q1, so 35.88 minus 28.48. Answer 7.4. Alright, so next, go for percentile. Have you done? No, they want take one example and then discuss how to calculate for all, so that you don't need to repeat for others data. One example, to calculate mean, mode, median, percentile, quartile, or measurement locations. Alright, can we go for percentile? Percentile of the first one, P13. P13, location first. P13, 13 over 100 times 90. So position at 11.7. So which is the data 11.7? Look at F besar, cumulative here. So this is just enough 5. So 11 point something here. It was same as the class in first quarter, 25 until 29. 25 until 29, I think we can go faster. Lower boundary, 24.5 as previously. Then position 11.7, right? Then minus, what is your BF just now? Just need to refer back. BF before this, 5. Its own F, 22. So 5 and 22. So size of the class same, same as we calculate in first quarter. Answer 26.02. Percentile 87 percentile. Position 87 over 100 for 90 the data. Correct or not? Correct or not? Yes. So this one, location 28.3, 78.3. So the class, where's the 78.3? 78. So same as third quarter. Okay, we will reach straight away 35 until 39. Big F 62, small f 20. So just now is 62, own frequency 20, size 5. Answer 38.58. So lastly, percentile 98 percentile. 98 over 100 for 90, position 88.2, class this one. So lastly here, percentile 98, 40 until 44, big F 82, small f 8. So formula, put in lower boundary, position, what's your BF? Just now what's your BF? 82, small f 8. 43.38. Okay, so how we analyze our answer logically? We can't get it accurate answer, but we can see the answer logic or not. So when we say your first quartile, when we say our median is 4 on this class, 30 until 36, 30 until 34, and then you calculate out your median value is 32.07. So it is within your class, right? Right? So means your result here is relevant logic in the class. If you calculate, let's say you get 31 points, if you get 29 point something, not logic already, you know something wrong somewhere. Maybe you take the wrong BF, or you take the wrong size, or you take the wrong F, or you take the wrong lower boundary. Some logic here. So you can see your model class 30 until 34, your result within the class, your quartile here, your result always within the class. Alright? Alright, so even your percentiles here, 26 point something, also within the class, 38 within the class, 47, 43 within the class, 40 until 44. So this result can give us a hint that our result is logic in the class. Our calculation should be no problem. Alright.